Dear students, after a few weeks of break, again I am coming in for 12th standard chemistry, 5th chapter coordination chemistry. We may be aware of covalent compounds, ionic compounds, etc. But apart from such covalent and ionic, we also have what is called coordination bond, and that bond is mainly involved in coordination chemistry. All right? We call those compounds as coordination compounds. When we think of coordination compound, immediately in our mind, we should get Werner. He got Nobel Prize for his theory over coordination compounds in 1913, maybe 100 years back. So Alfred Werner is considered as father of coordination chemistry or coordination compound, whatever it may be. And at that time, there was not much idea over different varieties of bonding. At that time, he has given many ideas, and all those ideas seems to be correct even now. For example, the compound CrCl3 6H2O. CrCl3 6H2O. It is found to be in different colors. Cr, it may be of this form. Now we are writing like this. The component which is indicated within square bracket, we say coordination sphere, that I will be explaining later. And another compound is of the form CrH2O 5 times Cl, Cl2, and then a monohydrate outside the sphere. And yet another compound CrH2O 4 times Cl2, outside the sphere only one Cl, 2H2O. And it can also be like this, 3Cl3 with no chlorine outside, but 3 molecules of water as water hydration. So for this compound, I have written different structures. Now we are arriving at these form of structures because this compound is found to exist purple color and sometimes blue-green or pale green, bluish green. We say pale green, bluish green, grayish green. All those colors we are getting for this compound. And we also get green color. So, why this particular compound, CrCl3 6H2O, is found to have purple color, green, pale green, bluish green or grayish green color and green color. How is it possible? It is because it is coordinated in different manner. Outside the coordination sphere, we have 3 chloride ions here, 2 chloride ions, here 1 chloride ion, here no chloride ion. All those explanations we have got now, and we'll be dealing with those explanations a little bit later. Likewise, similar to this compound, we can also go in for the compound COCl3 6NH3. Instead of water, ammonia; instead of chromium, cobalt. Here again, CONH3 6 times with the 3 chloride ions outside the coordination sphere. And then CONH3 5 times 1 chlorine, just 2 chloride ions outside the coordination sphere with 1 molecule of ammonia. Likewise, CONH3 4 Cl2, just 1 chloride ion outside the coordination sphere with 2 ammonia. So these sort of compounds also show different color. The reason for showing different colors, this particular compound alone shows 2 colors, violet and green. this particular compound, purple color, and this is yellow in color. I used to remember the name VGP, violet and green, for this compound. Maybe cis and trans. This compound shows cis and trans isomerism. That also we will be explaining later. Inside the sphere, I set coordination sphere within square bracket. It shows cis and trans isomerism, and those two forms have different color, violet, green. Purple for this particular compound, yellow for this compound. When we get 3 chloride ions, it is found to be yellow. When we get 2 chloride ions, it is found to be purple. When we get only 1 chloride ion, depending upon the isomer of the complex ion, we get either violet or green. So the reason for getting different colors can be explained well only by understanding the nature of coordination compounds very clearly. And therefore, we have to go in detail. And what is it? How these bonds are made up. And which type of element is getting involved in this type of bond. Usually we say metal atom, D block metal ion, D block metal atom. Sometimes it may be metal atom or ion. Here it is Cr3 plus. Here it is CO3 plus. So metal ion. D block metal ion. Mostly D block metal ions form coordination compounds because it is having sufficient number of vacant d orbital to accept lone pair of electron donated by these ligands. We call them as ligands. All right. Those points I will be discussing later. Just I am introducing this all. So these D block metal ions have enough number of vacant d orbitals to accept lone pair of electron donated by ligands, and therefore they form coordination compounds or coordination chemistry is getting involved only from this. And not only such D block metals, sometimes very rarely non-metals may also form coordination compounds, but it is very rare. And to start with, in the introduction I have given few colors and the reason for different colors. Here I set even one compound, 2 color, violet and the green, isomerism, cis trans, and then purple if it gives 2 chloride ions, yellow if it gives all the 3 chloride ions, VGP and Y. Likewise I mentioned purple, pale green, green. By chromium compound with chloride ion and water molecule, either water hydration or as ligand. Here ammonia either as ligand or outside the coordination sphere. Likewise we have seen few examples, and therefore it is necessary to know in detail about what is coordination compound. That's what Werner did 100 years back. What he did about 100 years back, we are studying now. And therefore, it may not be a very difficult thing. It is actually interesting what he did at that time. We should recollect and we should appreciate. And therefore, the chance for us to appreciate. And many biological functions, many biological, catalytic in industries, catalytic function. And then in a particular vitamin, see, you may be knowing vitamin B12. It is also a coordination compound. We call it a cyanocobalamin. Cyanocobalamin is a cobalt containing vitamin, cobalt with the +1 oxidation state, and porphyrin like ligand. Porphyrin like ligand. Like ligand. What do you mean by porphyrin? It is a nitrogen containing ligand, a 5-membered ring, and it is available with most of the coordination compounds which are involved in biological function. In biological function, we should think of hemoglobin, and we should also know about what is called chlorophyll. Hemoglobin is present in our blood, red blood corpuscles, RBC, which is made of heme. and it is iron containing porphyrin. Iron porphyrin ligand. The ligand here is porphyrin. It is bonded with iron, and actually coordination number has happened to be 6. I will be explaining about coordination number, all those things. One bond is temporarily made with iron 2 plus. Oxygen, when it takes oxygen from lungs to tissues, it will take oxygen. From tissues it will release carbon dioxide, and coordination bond is made with Fe2 plus, both by oxygen as well as carbon dioxide. So the biological function is due to the coordination compound, and the central metal ion being D block metal ion Fe2 plus. Likewise chlorophyll Mg2 plus central metal ion. Here also modified porphyrin, same nitrogen containing ligand, modified porphyrin ligand. Modified porphyrin ligand, and we call it as corin, and it is also having, it is a photosensitizer, and in presence of light, carbon dioxide is taken up by chlorophyll. The green colored pigment, we call it as chlorophyll. It is a magnesium containing coordination compound. It is bonded with modified porphyrin ligand, we call it as corin. And the role of chlorophyll is to convert carbohydrate and water in presence of light into carbohydrate. That we are aware. Likewise, the catalytic function of many coordination compounds also we should know. The Wilkinson catalyst. Wilkinson catalyst. Wilkinson catalyst is nothing but PPS3 thrice, 3 times again, rhodium and then chlorine. What is it? It is a complex put together. Chlorido, chloride ion. If it get ionized, we call it as chloride ion. If it acts as a ligand, as I said, I will be explaining. It makes coordination bond with the central metal ion. In that occasion, it is called as chlorido. Tris, triphenylphosphine, rhodium. Rhodium with maybe +1 oxidation state. Because only one negatively charged ligand is available, others are neutral, and therefore chlorido, tris, triphenylphosphine, rhodium first is the catalyst, which is called as Wilkinson catalyst, which is used in hydrogenation of alkenes. Alkenes, maybe ethylene, if it is hydrated, you will be getting ethane. This is known as hydrogenation. So hydrogenation of alkenes. In the hydrogenation of alkenes, the Wilkinson catalyst is used. And then Ziegler-Natta catalyst. Ziegler-Natta catalyst. What is the role of this Ziegler-Natta catalyst? It is also used in alkene, ethene, polymerization of ethene, titanium tetrachloride, and triethyl aluminum. Again, complex compound will be formed using this, and this is used for polymerization of ethene. Polymerization of ethene. And in all these coordination compounds are used. I referred a vitamin B12 cyanocobalamin, cobalt containing vitamin. With this also porphyrin like ligand is used, and it is the only vitamin containing coordination compound, cobalt, cyanocobalamin. And catalytic activity, coordination compounds are used. Wilkinson catalyst, hydrogenation of alkene, PPS thrice, 3 times RH. RH is nothing but rhodium Cl. So chlorido, tris, triphenylphosphine. PS3 is phosphine. Instead of 3 hydrogen, we have phenyl group. Therefore, triphenylphosphine, rhodium first. And then Ziegler-Natta catalyst, mixture of titanium tetrachloride and triethyl aluminum. And biological function of catalyst for that, hemoglobin and chlorophyll are taken as example. In hemoglobin, Fe2 plus porphyrin, and in chlorophyll, magnesium containing porphyrin. And here oxygen, transportation of oxygen and carbon dioxide. Here it is photosynthesis, it is used in photosynthesis, it is green colored pigment. All those things you might have studied elsewhere, few points, all right. So that is about the need to study coordination compounds, all right. These are all the points. I have given few colors of few cobalt complex, colors of few chromium complex, and then where are the applications. All those things I have indicated just to have interest to our coordination compound. What for we have to study coordination compounds, all right. With that, let me wind up this very introductory part of coordination compounds. Thank you.